for my city. This for my city. We thank you for coming. We thank you for coming. We thank you for coming. We thank you for coming.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast from Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Now, here's Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Bridges. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Pass the ball. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Williams with the stuff.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And the three ball is good. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And here is Ball. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Thunder off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hornets with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Green. Out to Bridges.
Timeout.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Bridges outside. Screen by Nurkic. Bridges attacking. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Holmgren wide open. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 5. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Shot clock at 6, and it's Green missing. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Good D by Holmgren. That will count. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this.
13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Right side, Ball. Screen by Nurkic. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. Bangs home the trifecta.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
They kick it out to Green. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Hornets trail by 6. Smith for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Inside, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. To the inside. Holmgren with it. Nurkic with the steal. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Back to Smith. Now, here's Nurkic. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Hits got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 in the quarter.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Help is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Smith outside. The kick out to Ball. Back to Smith. Outside, Green. Pass to Nurkic. And he drops it in from the low post. Nurkic has got 8.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Hornets trail by 8. Pass the ball. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Smith. Down low. Releases. .23 seconds left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Back to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Ball from long range.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Puts up a deep 3. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Thunder, leading by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is. Confident basket from Nurkic, just shrugging off the D.
Dort wide open. No good on the 3.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They get the rebound. More. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
3rd personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Wendell Moore.
And so Moore nails both of them. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Dort. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot's good by Williams.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Simpson. Scoreless thus far. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. Could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Pass to Salon. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Moore penetrating. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Nurkic can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 9. And here is Dort. Outside Williams. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the 3 off target. Moore right side. Nurkic with it. He's got 10. A 3 ball. And Holmgren pulls it down. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And Dort gets it to go. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
In that Dort's game, he's outside to knock down some threes.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
2 minutes.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Inside, Salon. The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. That one is off. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And that one, good. Holmgren's got 7 points.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that strength.
And Ball slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Caruso. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Caruso's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. Here's Ball. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Caruso. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
The ball goes to Oklahoma City.
On defense, Charlotte. Down by 12. Pass to Holmgren. Fires away from outside.
And LaMelo puts a lot into his defense. He's going to be in your face all game long, challenging every shot.
That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the way in. 18 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's the fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Ball, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Thunderball.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Nick Smith.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
To the paint. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one's good, Caruso.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
They kick it out to Green. And here's Smith. Kicked by Bridges. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Bridges outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Bridges got 5 points now in the quarter.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. He's looking for Williams and finds him. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for Williams.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Pass to Salon. Holmgren with the steal.
Oh, great steal. Is there an aspect of this game they haven't controlled?
Caruso, no good. Hornets trail by 13. There's a good screen. Ball from long range. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
He dialed that one up from long distance. And the Thunder lead by 17.
And stretching out his shot from deep, Holmgren has developed some pretty solid range.
Here's Williams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.